Welcome everyone to the YouTube channel Biogyan. I am Arpita Rautra and today I am back with one more video in which we are going to solve the question paper of the CPET Zoology entrance examination of the year 2023. So this is the part 1 of this video and we will be solving up to question number 40 in this first part. So without any further delay, let's start solving. Question number 1. In protozoans, cyclosis is associated with options are transport of nutrients, assimilation and distribution of oxygen, asexual reproduction, osmoregulation. So the right answer for this will be transport of nutrients. Let's understand what is cyclosis. Cyclosis is nothing but the cytoplasmic streaming movement. Cytoplasmic streaming movement. Okay. So every living organism, like we human being also, every living organism requires a circulatory system in their body to transport the substances, nutrients from one place to another. But in case of single cell organism, their entire bodies is a single cell only. So in that single cell also, they need to transport the substances from one part of the cell to another part of the cell. Therefore, they have this cytoplasmic streaming thing to transport the nutrients in the entire cell. Okay, so this is what cyclosis is. So option C can also be correct up to some extent, but more appropriate answer will be option number A. Question number 2. Correct pathway in sponges is osculum, no. The pathway ends at osculum. Option B is ostia, right. Then incurrent canal, right. Then prosopiles, okay, right. Then spongocele, no. Prosopiles, then it should be radial canal. Okay, option number C, let's see. Ostia, incurrent canal, prosopile, radial canal, right. Then apopyle, right. Spongocele, osculum. So option C will be the right answer. Let's understand it with the help of a diagram. Look, here water from the ostia enters through incurrent canal, then prosopiles, then radial canal, then this apopyle, then the main cavity, that is the spongocele cavity, and from the osculum towards outside. So this is the whole pathway of the water. Question number 3, sorry. Hydrophylum is a protective zooid found in, okay. This is a memory based question and the right answer for this will be Helistemma. So what is a zooid? Look, in coelentrates there is division of labor by the means of polymorphism. Coelentrates can exist in different body forms and this helps them to do what? Divide the functions. They have division of labor because of this polymorphism thing. So like those structures, those part of the colony which perform feeding function or are concerned with the nutrition, they are called gastrozoids. Those who are concerned with the reproductive function, they are gonozoids. So in particularly hydrophylum is what? It is a kind of protective zooid in case of Helistemma. Otherwise in other coelentrates it is dactylozoids. Protective zooids in other coelentrates is usually dactylozoids, but particularly in case of Helistemma it is hydrophylum. Okay. Next, question number 4. Which of the following is the correct sequence of larval stages in the life cycle of liverbug? So right answer for this will be option C, that is Meracidium, Sporocyst, Redia, then Cercaria. Let's look at the diagram. Here you can see from egg to Meracidium, then Sporocyst, then Redia, then Cercaria, then Metacercaria, then back to the ship's body. So this is whole about the life cycle. So option number C will be the right answer. Question number 5. The overlapping area of two ecosystems is called. Options are A, niche, no. B, ecotone, yes. B will be the right answer. Suppose there are two ecosystems. This is ecosystem 1. This is ecosystem 2. So this overlapping area, this area is called what? Ecotone. And the effect produced by this ecotone thing is called edge effect. That is, there will be more diversity found in this edge area. That is known as edge effect. So option number B will be the right answer. That is ecotone. Question number 6. If one proceeds from lower trophic level to next higher trophic level in the food chain, the available energy is found to increase, no, never, B, decrease, yes, this is right answer. We know the 10% law. right? According to the 10% law, from when we move from one trophic level, from the lower trophic level to higher trophic level, there is always decrease in the energy by 10%. Okay, due to respiration and other metabolic activities. So, next question. Question number 7. Which of the following is not an attribute of population? Okay, this is the easiest question. Natality, yes, this is an attribute of population. Mortality, this is also an attribute of population. Density is also an attribute of population. Diversity. So, this is not an attribute of population. So, option D will be the right answer. Next, question number 8. The population growth curve is sigmoid if the growth pattern is geometric, no. Excretionary, no. Logistic, yes. In the logistic growth curve, the growth pattern is sigmoid growth curve. In exponential growth curve, the growth curve is J-shaped, like this. So, right answer for this will be C, that is logistic. Question number 9. Which of the following is used to measure the diversity of a community? Upright index, Bell index, no. Inverted index, option D, that is Simpson's diversity index. I told you all to study Simpson's diversity index when we were solving the 2019 question paper. And look, this is the question asked in this year also. So it is very important to practice previous year question papers. Never miss out the practice of previous year question paper. That will help you a lot. Question number 10. Chi-square test is used to, options are, measure the degree of deviation of the experimental result from the expected result. Yes, this is done. Test the population variance and sample variance. Yes, this is also right. Test the closeness of observed and expected frequency. Yeah. So option number D will be the right answer. That is all of these. Next question, question number 11. Xylem of earthworm is, options are enterocyclic, no. Schizocyclic, yes. Option B, that is schizocyclic xylem, is the right answer. Schizocyclic xylem is a characteristic feature of, remember, mollusca, annelida, arthropoda. Okay. And rest of the phylums, that is our echinodermata, hemichordata, chordata, they have this enterocyclic type of xylem. So what is schizocyclic and enterocyclic type of xylem? So true xylems are of two types, that is schizocyclic and enterocyclic. The xylem which is formed by the splitting of the mesoderm is called schizocyclic xylem, which I told is the characteristic feature of, again, annelida, arthropoda, mollusca. Whereas enterocyclic xylem is the type of xylem which is formed by the splitting of the gut. Okay, this is a characteristic feature of the next phylums like echinodermata, hemichordata, chordata. Next question. Question number 12. Metamorphosis in insects is mostly stimulated by, options are A, hormone. Yes, this is the right answer, hormone. So if you have solved the previous year question, the question of the particularly 2019 question paper, this type of question was also asked there. So it is very important for you all to solve the previous year question paper before appearing the examinations. Next question, question number 13. Cornigian cells of Ommatidium of compound eye form, options are A, cone. Yes, this will be the right answer. Let's see how. So what is Ommatidium? In case of insects like flies, they have complex eye. Like we human beings have simple eyes, but these are complex eyes. These complex eyes are called Ommatidium. They are made up of small units like this. You can see this is a structure of complex eye. Here if you see in more detail, this is the structure of complex eye. If I zoom it more in, you can see the structures like this. This is the structure of the ommatidium. So this complex eye are made up of small units and these units are called ommatidia. And if we take a section of each ommatidium, we can see these corneal cells, and underlying this corneal cells are present Cornigian cells like this. And these Cornigian cells are responsible for production of this cone cell. So option number A will be the right answer. Next, question number 14. Respiratory organs in mollusks are, options are Cnidaria. Yes, this is the right answer. Cnidaria is the respiratory organ in case of mollusks. Book lungs, it is the respiratory organs in case of scorpions. Trachea, it is the respiratory organ in case of insects like cockroach and all. So Krebs organ, this is an excretory organ. Krebs organ is the excretory organ in case of mollusca. So right answer will be option number A, that is Cnidaria. Question number 15. Which of the following is the fundamental larva of Echinodermata? Answer will be option number B, that is Diplurula. Next question. Question number 16. Which of the following is not a characteristic of prokaryotes? Let's see. Presence of nucleoid. Nucleoid is present. They do not have a proper nucleus bound by any nuclear membrane. So the genetic material in the cell is little bit scattered, and this thing is known as nucleoid. Presence of small ribosomes in the cytoplasm. Yes, it is present. 70s type of ribosomes are present. Presence of receptors in the plasma membrane. Yes, this is also present for the interaction purpose. Last is presence of microtubules. No, microtubules are absent in case of prokaryotes. So option number D will be the right answer. Question number 17. Which of the following is not a function of cytoskeleton? Let's see. Option R, cell contraction. Yes, cell contraction. It is only possible because of the cytoskeleton itself. Like movement of organelles and vesicles through cytoplasm. Yes, this is also a function. Cell motility. Yes, this is also a function. Protein translocation into endoplasmic reticulum. So the question is asking not a function. The right option for this would be option number D. Next question, question number 18. Mitochondrial respiratory chain is present in the outer membrane? No. Intermembrane space? No. Inner membrane of the mitochondria? Yes, this is the right answer. Option number C is the right answer. Next, question number 19. Endostyle aids in, options are, answer is option number A, that is feeding. That is particularly filter feeding. Filter feeding. Next, question number 20. Larva of Balanoglossus is Bipinnaria? No. Auricularia? No. Tornaria? Yes. Option number B is the right answer, Tornaria. Question number 21. Which of the following is not a characteristics of cyclostome? Not a characteristics, it is asking. S-shaped heart, sac-like gill slits, paired fins. Yes, paired fins is not a characteristics of cyclostome. Cyclostomes have unpaired fins. They have unpaired fins. So right answer will be option number B, that is paired fins. Next, in fishes with internal nostrils belong to the class, options are A, Dipnoi. Most of the answers are coming like option number A in this paper particularly, but it is not necessary. It will always be option number A. So be careful. Don't take it as a hint. So answer will be Dipnoi. Dipnoi, the name Dipnoi itself, di means what? Two. They have two nostrils. That's why their name is Dipnoi. So option number A will be the right answer over here. Question number 23. Which of the following aneuron amphibians carries the egg in the vocal sac? Answer will be option number B, that is Rhinoderma darwini. Here, like this in this diagram, it carries the offspring, the eggs in its vocal sacs. Question number 24. Which of the following takes place before onset of migration? Feeding is stopped. Yes, feeding is stopped. Before migration, the birds feed a lot. Shedding of the feathers begin. Okay. Muscles get dried. Okay. Fat is deposited in the body. Okay. This will be the right answer. Fat is deposited in the body because before migration, they need to travel a long distance. So for the migration purpose, they need to have a sufficient reserve food in their body. So fat deposition is a must. So option number C will be the right answer. Next, question number 25. Bone is distinguished from the cartilage by the presence of option A. It is blood vessels. Next, question number 26. Which of the following sets is essential for muscle contraction? Option are sodium, magnesium. No, sodium is not required. Sodium and calcium, no. Calcium and magnesium, yes. Option number B is the right answer over here. Next, question number 27. After passing nerve impulses, the substance secreted at the synapse. Look carefully at the question. It is written after passing, after the nerve impulse is passed. Option are acetic acid, acetylcholine, acetoacetic acid, acetylcholine esterase. So let's understand this. For the nerve impulse transmission, we need acetylcholine as a messenger. But after transmission, what remains is acetic acid or acetate we can say. Here you can see in the diagram, here it is acetylcholine Acetyl coenzyme A, it combines with choline to form acetylcholine. Again, now acetylcholine is transmitted like this, okay, from one neuron to second neuron. But after the transmission of acetylcholine, what happens? The acetyl group remains like this here. The choline part is separated and the acetate group is secreted over here in the space, in the synapse. So answer for this will be option number A, that is acetic acid. If it would have asked about what is the thing that is passing, then the answer will be acetylcholine. But what substance is secreted at the synapse, then the answer will be acetic acid. Question number 28. Interstitial cell of testis are also known as, answer will be Leydig cells. Leydig cells are called the interstitial cells. Nurse cells are the Sertoli cells. These are the basic questions you must remember always. Then question number 29. Which of the following secretes androgen? Thyroid, no. Parathyroid, no. Adrenal, yes. Adrenal cortex region secretes androgen as well. That is the reason, that is the source of androgen in case of females as well. Next, question number 30. Failure of release of ADH leads to coronary thrombosis, no. Diabetes insipidus, yes. Option number B is the right answer. Diabetes mellitus is due to the glucose receptor. Okay, this is due to glucose receptors. But diabetes insipidus, it is due to ADH deficiency. Again, diabetes mellitus can either be type 1 diabetes or type 2 diabetes. That is another thing. But when it is related to ADH, then your answer should be option number C, that is diabetes insipidus. Next, question number 31. Which of the following is a phospholipid? Answer will be again option number A, that is lecithin. Lecithin is a phospholipid. Next, question number 32. Which of the following is not an essential amino acid? It is asking about non-essential amino acids. So option are lysine, leucine, tryptophan, arginine. Right answer for this will be arginine. If you wish, you can take a screenshot over here and remember the names of the essential and non-essential amino acids. Next question. Question number 33. Which of the following is not involved in stabilization of tertiary structure of protein? Tertiary structure it is asking. So peptide bond, hydrogen bond, salt bridges, disulfide bond. Answer will be peptide bond. Peptide bond is needed for the primary structure, not necessary for stabilizing the tertiary structure. Here is a diagram. You can see this is the tertiary structure of protein and we have this ionic bond that is salt bridges is here. Then we have this hydrophobic interaction, we are having it. Disulfide bond, that is sulfur bond, that is also having. Then hydrogen bond. So these all are necessary for stabilizing a tertiary structure. What is not important is peptide bond. Peptide bond is necessary for the primary structure itself. Next, question number 34. Which of the following is most stable form of DNA under normal physiological condition? Right answer for this will be option number B, that is bDNA. Question number 35. The maximum reaction velocity at which all enzymes become saturated with substrate is called Vmax. Obviously, this is again a very easy question. Here you can see from the graph here that here is the maximum velocity and this maximum velocity is called Vmax. And at this point, all the enzyme is saturated with substrate like this. Next, question number 36. Which of the following is made up of keratinized cells of epidermis only? Answer for this will be horns of Indian rhinoceros. Otherwise, every horns, like the horns of deer and everything, they are derived from the skull. Either they are derived from the skull or they are derived from the layer of dermis. Okay, but in case of horns of rhinoceros are hollow in nature. They are hollow and they are made up of only the layer of epidermis. So option number C will be the right answer. Next. Question number 37. Brunner's gland are present in the submucosa of, again, option number A, that is duodenum will be the right answer. Here you can see in this diagram, this is the part of the intestine, that is duodenum, jejunum, ileum. Three parts are there. In this part, particular duodenum, in the submucosa layer, we can find this Brunner's gland. Next, question number 38. Aortic arches retained by urodels are, options are Again, option number 3, that is C, will be the right answer. 3, 4, 5 and 6. Next, question number 39. Which of the following is a chemoreceptor? Options are lateral line sensory organ. No, this is a mechanoreceptor present in case of fishes. Ampulla of Lorenzi. Ampulla of Lorenzi, remember this is an electroreceptor. Electroreceptor. Ampulla of Lorenzi. It is present in case of sharks and all. They have this ampulla of Lorenzi in them. Next, option number C, Jacobson organ. Yes, Jacobson organ can be a chemoreceptor. So option number C is the right answer. You can see in this diagram, reptiles and amphibians, they have this Jacobson organ. Okay, this is a kind of chemoreceptor. They also help to detect the humidity in the air. Okay. Next, question number 40. Rhinocell is absent in the olfactory lobe of the brain of. Okay, rhinocell is important for the purpose of smelling. Okay, let's see the option dogfish. Dogfish is a kind of shark, and you must know shark have a high sense of smelling. If they can smell up to 10 kilometers. They can then smell up to 10 kilometers of a single drop of blood. That is how they detect warm-blooded animals usually. So option A is not an answer. Rhinocell is highly developed in case of dogfish, that is shark. Option B is frog. Frog, they have poor sense of smell, but frog also have rhinocell. Rabbit, they have it. Option C, that is pigeon. Pigeon don't have rhinocell. So in case of pigeon, rhinocell is absent. So option number C will be the right answer. So this is all about the 40 questions in the first part of this video. In the second part of this video, I will be soon uploading the next 40 questions of this particular paper. I hope you like the video. See you all in the next part of the video. Thank you all.